Hiya guys, it's Spectre here. Welcome back to some more Total Warhammer 3. Continuing my Durthu 100 turn head start campaign. If you guys are new around here, please drop me a sub. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subs. As fast as I can basically. I've already got over the watch time I was required by YouTube. If I can get to 1,000 subscribers, I will be on the YouTube partner program. Or at least I'll be able to apply. I'm not sure how the application process works because I've never had to apply before. But considering I've got no like copyright problems or anything like that, it should all be good. Fucking Orion's army. They actually beat the Herdstone with that though, I'm surprised. Yeah, I don't want to confederate anyone, and at the moment, because I'm under the 100 turn head start rules, I cannot confederate anyone. It is not allowed. We're saving for that. Yeah. Give me the moolah. I'm just going to cycle through these turns really as fast as I can. Try and get to the 100 turn so I can start attacking. I might even put fast forward on. There's not much we really need to see. I just need to check around at the start of a turn and make sure there's no enemies either coming at me or already in the trees. We're almost below 100 factions. Fucking hell. Grime Salves over there. And he's got his stuff. Oh, that reminds me, we could do our stuff. Yes, we could. We could. Right, let's do our stuff. This one in it. I don't know what this battle actually is, because the last time I fought this was way back in Warhammer 2. I haven't played Durthu and Wood Elves in a long time. I'll definitely put Durthu and Drycha on the playlists. I'm not sure about the others. But then again, I suppose I can still build a melee army. It just still be more expensive, it won't be as cheap. I've got to make sure we're killing fucking Mortis engines though. They're going to be a big problem. Right, okay, so it's making it sound like I need to have a sprint for this guy. But, knowing how CA work, whenever you try and do something quickly, that's usually when things can go badly. Now, they're not ranked, I suppose, so I should be alright. The battle would be eternal until Archon ended the world. Essentially, the end time's begun. The most important city, most important location on the planet is Middenheim. They should have sent legions of the best troops there to shore up and armour up that city, and made sure that it couldn't be besieged and Ark would have no possibility of ever getting inside. Because the chamber that the Eternal Flame is in is also warded, so like people with magic can't just teleport in there or something. Right, okay. Well, all apart from her can Vanguard, but she's on a pigeon anyway, so she'll be fine. Kemler's apprentice. Oh, so that's why he's got to wipe out Kemler's faction then. So this is one of Kemler's dudes. I need to get him. Get him. Can't get all of this fucking necromancer. He won't stay put. He just keeps running away. Shit. What? Right. Isn't that what I clicked on? Here. Durthu, you gotta kill this guy quicker, dude. We're getting fucking ass raped. You keep summoning units. You don't kill him, we got nothing left. Come on, Durthu, move your fat ass. What's he doing? Is there any chance she can get to him? Right, what? Fuck. Right. Dryads. Pull the dryads out. They're fucking useless in this regard here. They're just feeding kills to the fucking Mortis engine. Right. Why ain't this thing dead? Why is he not moving? Therefore, come on, move, dude. Oh, she's stuck with them in. Oh my god. I wonder why he weren't moving. I couldn't even see him. No, it's no running back. You're just running away. Come get into the trees. Is she able to get him? Go get him! Go! There we go. Took the fucking branch reef to do it. Why are they there? Did I or did I not say to you idiots? Move away. What are you doing? Go out of the combat. This isn't difficult. It is a simple fucking command. I like how their morale's going back up and they're not decaying. Never happens to us. Never happens to us, the player. Especially not when your lord's dead and you've got nothing nearby to support. Jesus. That was more painful than it should have been. Yeah, one of the Mortis engines. 36,000 damage, 4,606 gold value. And it was getting the bulk of that from the Dryads. It did get some from some of the Treekin as well. But yeah, those things, if they're not focused down and killed quickly, they will destroy any army. I'm going to go for the heal, that's what I'm going to do. So we get 10% more income post-battle loot, minus 10% recruitment cost, 10 more melee attack for Durthu, and then Sword of Death, which is damage per second, that, so like a mortis engine effect, I'm guessing temporarily for 17 seconds, and then minus 30 armor, so basic like armor sundering. But it's a direct damage spell, and it's strong against units with 25 or more entities in them. Okay. So I can't remember if he already had a weapon or not. I don't think he did. And he's got one now. Give me that one, because they've all got a fire weakness, haven't they? Yeah, fire weakness is minus 25%, but we've got 20% fire resistance. So now our weakness is only 5%, so it's a lot smaller and more manageable. It's not going to hurt anywhere near as much. Oh God. Screaming children, the bane of the existence of adults. Especially when they just make noise for no reason whatsoever. So annoying. Oh dear. Looks like we have Grom en route. Fucking hell, how many Ragnarok spiders? Ugh. Partial doom stacking. Weird how he never builds these types of armies when it potentially can be an ally for me. Let's see what Grom wants to do. fucking Wurzags up here as well, making decent headway into the Empire. I think that dwarf just killed himself. Yep. Okay. They might have just leaped over the mountain in order to get moving. And blow 100 factions. Unless there's a rebellion or a rogue army spawns in. Dratch is dead. Now the question isn't that she's dead, it's who killed her. Looking at this, Skaven? Skaven. What Skaven would kill her? Because these guys who started Mordheim aren't going to be around anymore. Only other Skaven nearby, I think, is Ickiclone. There's no way he's up there. Unless Clan Molders come down. But that means he's beat the shit out of the Kislevites. Strength, rank, it might be Throt then. No, I'm not going to get any money though, buddy. I'm not at all concerned about you. You don't have any nukes. And I think Ickiclaw's dead. So, nukes are gone. The only person who can get nukes now is the Changeling. But I'm not sure if he requires Ickiclaw to be alive to get them. I'm not sure what that scheme actually requires of him, but I don't think he'll be getting it. So we need this building and this one. I want to save for this one so we can get maximum money. Because then I can easily build that second army. They're going to stay on defense. We'll do focus on offense once we get to turn 100. This is why I'm just letting it fast forward through the turns. It'll make it quicker to get there. Looks like we might end up fighting the Orcs. I'm okay with that. Orcs will be fun to throw around. Just making sure nobody's coming near this. So now I should be in the second one, so we should be getting some relations with Brithunia.
Lady of of the Azray.
Serene Nestra.
You know who we are?
As long as...
Alaria, the true of heart, always find a warm welcome in my court.
Why is my thing declining? Just naturally declining for some reason, makes no sense. We've got a non-aggression patch, should be naturally increasing, not decreasing. That's something I've never understood about what they do with things CA. It's kind of odd. Is if you have like a non-aggression pact or a trade agreement or military access, any of the minor ones, and you've not done anything to them, you've only got positives like that, your relations should naturally increase, even if it's by 1 a turn, but they should always be increasing. They shouldn't be decreasing unless you do something to annoy them. So trespassing the territory if you haven't got military access, give peace to an enemy they're at war with, that sort of thing. It should always be increasing, because then you've already bridged the gap into doing something with them. There's no reason for it to decline. Why would it decline from somebody you're trading with, or somebody you've got given access to walk through your territory, or somebody you've agreed we're not going to fight each other? It doesn't make sense. It's weird. I don't care about it being, I'm in very hard difficulty. That should be across the board in all difficulties. That's the whole point of diplomacy. That's the whole point of it. It's like, you know what, you can have this non-aggression pact, but we're naturally going to not like you. Then why give me non-aggression in the first place? It's bizarre. Because once you've started getting things like non-aggression, trade, military access, that should be the foundation to work towards like a defensive or military alliance. Now God, I very rarely give a military alliance unless the AI in question is ridiculously strong. If they're weak, I may consider defensive, but then because they're weak, they might get war declared upon them by a lot of people. So it might also not be a good idea. He's got that one. What's he got? He hasn't got one. Right, okay. Then give that to him. Tricksters of the Shard, that can go to the Spellcaster in his army. Because that lowers their spell resistance, so he can do more damage. Right, so we need 5 pop to get that, which I'm going to save for. Well, this is the garrison stuff. It's not as needed as that is. You know something I potentially could do to get Orion back in the game? But again, I've got to wait until turn 100 so I can attack. So what I might do is, when I can attack, take Massive Oracle off of Grom. I'm going to check it out first, raise it, sack it, whatever I need to do, occupy it, and then when I've occupied it, because he owns this, it's adjacent, I can transfer it to him. If that is classed as that old tree thing, I'll give it to him and then he can get back in the game from there. Build to build his better units. So at the moment he's stuck with this. And he can literally just recruit Hawk Riders and Great Eagles. That's it. It's all I can recruit. And God knows how he's affording it, because that doesn't even give you any money. And these cost 60 apiece. A Great Eagle one costs 46. And the General costs 125. They get such ridiculous upkeep reduction. The AI. They cost 118 for him. And 90 for them. But then he costs 125. It's like, fucking hell. But how is he affording it? He's got no money coming in. And even, what's he got here? He's built the better garrison building for some reason. Not that you get a big enough garrison to defend anything with. But see, all the while I'm not interacting with the world, the AI is doing things around it. So like, you've only got 95 factions left now. That might decrease again by the end of the turns, the AI turns. If somebody else wipes someone else out. And a lot of factions that aren't normally strong are really strong. Strength rank 9, 15 settlements.
At your I will hear your words, but I make no promises of aid.
I think I'm already at war with the Manta. Yeah, I am, yeah. I'm not going to war with Kairos. I don't want anything to do with him. Where's Skeven on here? Skeven. Yeah. Clan Pestilence, strength rank 1, 24 settlements, that's on Lustria. Clan Molder, strength rank 3, 20 settlements. So we've got Lucky the Ikit Claw got wiped out. It'd be quite funny if Clan Moors or Tretch is strength rank 2 and fills in the gap straight in the middle. So the Skaven in this one have become powerhouses. You don't see this too often with Clan Pestilence. He normally gets shit on. So it's a refreshing change to see that. And then Clan Molder you see even less. So he must have really fucked over Kislev. So it must have been him that wiped out Drycha. So his armies must pushing south into the Empire. So you've got Clan Molder pushing south from the northern waste area. Because he starts up here in Hell Pit. So he's pushing down here. This is all Skaven. Fucking hell. So he's pushing in here. You've still got Vlad and those random ogres around. But then you've got Wurzag pushing north. Along with Scrag. So I wonder if they'd made an alliance. Good God. So we're going to have plenty of fucking enemies to fight. And then I'm just going to make sure that I wipe out Kenworth. And this is where this is more authentic than the end game scenarios. You get to see here the beauty of it unfold. Is all these factions aren't normally getting strong. Now that can happen regardless of your input anyway, because like Clan Pestilence is too far away for me to affect. But normally it's Lizardmen that dominate that area of the world. Every now and then you'll get the Bretonians and Marcus Wolfart all pair up and they'll do quite a job. But it's very rarely Clan Pestilence. So Clan Pestilence dominating it. As I said, it's quite a refreshing change. Faction destroyed. That's more Gorgon. That is more Gorgon. Empire's getting its ass kicked. It's getting hit from literally top and bottom. And you can guarantee if Clan Morder's coming in like a powerhouse, there's probably not far from the forces of like Norsca and things behind him, as well as Archeon. So we could have a fucking massive Doomtide coming our way. Brentry is for melee. She is for magic. He doesn't have that. Okay. It's going to be made interesting. So the only good guys that might be doing well then at the moment, really, is probably the High Elves. The Dwarves appear to be doing okay, but the Dwarves might not end up being our allies. What does that mean? I've seen this once before with something, but when it said it, it was about, I think it was about me.
Highborn, the woods of Athelloren.
They're still up there surviving.
Welcome to the halls.
So what's Clan Pestilence done? Oh, because they're strength rank 1. So it's basically like noticed them, is it? 26 and 20, fucking hell. Empire's strength rank 18, and they've got 5 settlements left, so Empire's probably going to get killed off. See, Volkamar's doing well. Strength rank 15, 14 settlements, so he's doing okay. Again, Marcus Wolfhart's not doing great, he's only got 7 settlements. And he's going to be dealing with Clan Pestilence. So they're going to be... Oh, I've just think how many fucking armies they've got in this difficulty. I bet they are fucking everywhere. But then Sylvania, they're not doing bad. Strength rank 5, 14 settlements. So they're capitalising on the fact that Empire's been reduced. But more than likely they're going to end up having to go to war with Wurzag and Clan Mulder. And then it'll see who comes out of that on top. He's still alive. With 7 settlements as well. It's not looking good for the old Empire. And it's rare for that to happen because I think we know the Immortal Empire campaigns I've done. This is the first one where the Empire hasn't become powerhouse. All the rest of them, they're just as they were basically in Warhammer 2. They got super fucking strong and then ended up having 30 to 50 settlements and no one could oppose them. And keep an eye out for him. So if he does declare a war, and he declares it on me, he's then going to be having basically 40 armies in a thing. We'll need the ambush over here. Because then it'll separate him from his war army. But then again, if I've got my second arm with me, I should be okay. In theory. Right, what I will do is I'll leave this part here. We're on turn 67, so I imagine in the next part we'll either be getting towards 100 or we'll be over 100. It just depends on how much shit I basically got to deal with. If there's not as much fighting, then I can fly through a lot of the turns. And then I've got to obviously venture out gingerly and try and take some territories from the bad guys. And see what we can do.
Will be done. Ever vigilant. Going forth.
Right. Well, I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, leave a like. If you're new around here, please drop a sub, help grow the channel. And I will catch you all in the next part. Take care, everyone, and have a great day.